Hi. So today I'm going to discuss how to use the footprint charts and how to use the delta for real-time decisions when you're doing this. This is the one of the order flow. Usually I suggest for the people to use it, but fastable.com is giving for the free, that is only for the natural gas and US stocks and US indices, and apart from that Nifty 50 is also supporting here. Okay, so I'm using the TradingView premium platform where you will get the all TradingView charts for every Indian stock futures and everything is free. Premium session you will get it, but I'm just guiding you to for the practicing purpose. You can use the fastable.com to understand whether we can take the decision in the particular candle sell or not. Okay, so basically, in the normal candlesticks we never come to know that what is happening with the normal candles. So today I'm going to discuss that how to use the footprint candle. So fastable.com, once you open the account, it is a free of cost. With your Gmail account you can use it, and after that you have to invite yourself. Well, when you're selecting the footprint, you will say that invite someone. So you can invite WhatsApp through your number itself, so that the footprint will be available for the 2 months, and again do it, so that you will get forever free. Okay, so from here on normal candlesticks, just change to the footprints first thing. So once you change the footprint, the normal candles will change to the footprint. Okay, so change the time frame. For it will take some time to load. Okay, we have to wait, and so let us open something else. See, now this is the normal way the footprint candles will work. Okay, so I'm just showing that. See here how much transactions in the previous video, everything I have explained to take the decisions and everything. Okay, so now what we are going to do is how to change the footprint settings which related to my PDFs. Okay, so I have learned the course by paying the cost, and those video recordings I'm not able to do because of due to some restrictions in the videos. So they have provided only PDFs for me, so I have shared in my group the same PDFs. Okay, so now once you access the footprint, okay, these are the real-time transactions and where you can take the better decisions for sell or buy by combining the 2 3 candles. Okay, so whatever you have some key levels, and you just need to switch on the footprint so that you can have a better understanding of the what footprint is going to do for you. So basically a very simple purpose, each and every price level of this particular candle, how many sell transactions and how many buy transactions are happening. So if you see here, for the particular price of this candle low, there were 3 sell transactions happened, 3 contracts were traded, and here 0 contracts buy was happened. And the same way 20 sell contracts happened, 90. So each price, what is the uh, you know selling or buying. So usually markets will driven by the aggressive buyers and aggressive sellers, and passive buyers and passive sellers. Passive sellers means who sits and they will wait for the price to come. But we need the aggressive sellers and aggressive buyers who buy at any cost to buy, at any cost to sell. Those people called as the aggressive buyers and sellers. All theoretical part which is there in the PDF, you can view it. But I'm explaining the key concepts and settings of the footprint for practicing purpose on the fastable.com. And once you get addicted to this and you are able to get the guy in the confidence, then go ahead and take the TradingView premium subscriptions to trade the all indices and all Indian futures for the TradingView. So now once you get to the footprint by selecting the from candles to footprint chart here, so go to the settings. Okay, go to the settings and change the sell and buy transaction to the delta, and then all whatever you are able to see here, buy and sell, we are not looking for the aggression, just change the color. Okay, to something else I'm changing it. I will let you know why we are changing it also. So what we are looking for now is, I'll show you the things. Okay, uh, 1 minute. So this is the one, let me change it to the green, and this is the one, let me change to red. Okay, let me confirm and let me look, okay, whether it is showing in a right way or not. Yep, uh, this is okay. Okay, I don't say that, something is still pending. Okay, why violet color is coming? The POC. Okay, yeah, 1 minute. POC, let me change to this one. And imbalances accumulation 3. I don't want this as of now. Imbalance is to set it to the 400%. Usually the people will use 400%. Okay, So I will tell you everything, okay, don't worry. So now if you see this inside the this contract, okay, see there is a plain volumes are going on in the 15 minutes. If you say that, see, delta is 2 means only the total delta will tell you. What is delta means? Aggressive buyers minus aggressive sellers. So who is aggressive buyers? Whoever is ready to buy at market price. Who is aggressive sellers? Who is ready to sell it aggressively on the limit price. So if you take this particular candle, okay, in this particular price, okay, 18 contracts were traded, okay. Those means minus 18 means 18 people aggressively sell it this particular candle. And the POC, I put it as a white color, where the most of the trading volume happened, that is 19 contracts in this particular candle in this price. So fastball.com, you need to understand that what is the total delta here. 2 means totally this candle is saying that buy, total 2. And here if you see minus 11 means sellers are in control, and total whatever the contracts traded each and every price, 11 contracts were traded here, okay. So those level are sell contracts, and here buy contracts. So this is the way. Once you change it, you have to look for the 3 to 4 candles. So normally we never come to know that this big candle is going to form or not, but if you understand the delta better way, so you can easily find that this aggression will happen in this candle. How? I will show you right away. See, here if you see that minus 2 contracts were traded, so here sellers are in control out of this candle. And if you see here, I put it as a green color, right? This is the buyers. 3 contracts were traded on the top, so buyers were struck and sellers were active at the low level of this particular candle. So sellers were active, and totally what, how many? Minus 2 delta. So sellers are in control with the negative 2 contracts, okay. So here total buy, total sell. If you see, the total buy is 55, total sell is 57. So 55 minus 57 is minus 2. That is what? Delta. So delta value is tell that who is aggressively selling it, okay. So here come to here is negative 11. So total buy is 74, total sell is 85. 74 minus 85 minus 11. So sellers are in control. So you have to understand the delta value, how it is coming. Total buy contracts minus total sell contracts equal to always total buy minus total sell. So that is the the particular candle delta value. So this particular price, what happened? The sellers were minus 7, and this particular price of the candle, sellers were minus 2. Means uh, the buyers and sellers both are fighting, but with a negative 2 contracts. So sellers were in control. So this is the way we need to understand the each and every price level of the candle. So now what is happened? Minus 2 to minus 11. So negative 2 contracts to negative 7, so that the people will think that sellers are in control. If you see here, suddenly from the minus 11 to 2 means delta 2 was changed. So it is saying that buyers entered into the market. If you see here at the low level of the candle here, if you see minus 18 contracts were sold. So the people clearly saying that sellers were struck here, okay. Sellers were struck here. 19 contracts were traded in this price, a particular level, and the price closed above to the aggressive buying activity. So the candle low level, sellers were struck, and here buyers were attempted in this particular price level of the candle, and the candle is closed. So sellers in control, sellers in control, and suddenly buyers entered, where sellers were arrested at the low level. So whoever is at the low level, what they have to do? They have to exit. So they will start buying the contracts here. And here also if you see negative 3, so at the low level of the candle, 3 contracts were sold, and minus 11. So no people are ready to sell. So the people are what, that each candle level from here 824092. So whoever is selling here, they started buying it. So by seeing these 3 candle combining together, you can come to know that clearly. Third candle is clearly saying that the sellers, still these 2 candle sellers were in control, and suddenly sellers were sold at the low level of the candle, and the buyer suddenly entered on top of that, and the years are winning the battle and closing above this box. Above means what is that? 19 contracts were traded at this price level, so closed above the candle. So that's clearly saying that buyers own the match. So this is the low of the candle. You have to put as a stop loss and enter at the close of the candle so that you can capture this movement. So you have to choose the volatile days and volatile timings to better understanding. At key levels you have to use this thing. Okay, so in this particular candle what you are able to see here, even delta is 20, so there is no aggressive buying or aggressive selling is happening. That is where I have changed my footprint settings. So my footprint settings, what I have changed for you guys here is, see, aggressive buying is happening means with the green color, aggressive selling is happening means with the red color at that particular price level. So rest of the gray colors are normal. So if you are seeing normally this is a bull candle, oh yes, yes, buy it, buy it. No, you should not. Why? Because this candle is formed just like a normal volumes. So each price level, how many volumes were traded here, the buy volume and sell volume. So if you take the total buy volume minus sell volume, so only one contract is traded as a sell in this particular price level. Here 7 contracts were bought. So it was not happened aggressively. If it is aggressively happened, see here, if you combine this candle in this price level, negative 5 means 5 contracts at the market price, the people sold it. That is the reason it is clearly showing in a red color. Okay, if see here, the 4 contracts were traded at the market price, bought it. So 4 contracts were traded in the particular level. So buyers are aggressive at this doji on the top. And here negative 9 contracts means here 9 contracts were sold more than the buy, so sellers are in the control. So this is the way each candle at the price levels you can see the delta who is in control. Delta is clearly saying that total aggressive buyers minus aggressive sellers. So out of this candle total buy is 116 and total sell is 113, so totally delta is 3. So that is the reason we are able to see the delta 3 here. So and in this candle how to analyze the delta based on this, even delta is positive. See the buyers on the top they bought it, okay, aggressively, but candle closed below to that, so it's clearly saying that buyers were trapped. Okay, so we cannot say take the trading decisions on the single candle alone itself. You have to combine the candles and you have to practice yourself how this is happening with the multiple candles. See, this is called as a delta flip. Okay, so here if you see that negative 27 contracts sold in this one, and you are seeing the pin bar here. Just for example, usually people will say that okay, pin bar means we can buy it. First thing you need to understand, okay, this is the pin bar, but what is the total delta of this? 6, and here minus 27. So here sellers are in control and delta 6 is clearly saying that yes, buyers are gaining the control. So if you see the total is 6, so out of this, what is the buyer's max activity happened? 6 contracts only, and the price is close near to that, so that we can expect the next candle for a buy. But again and again I'm saying that footprint is only analysis to understand better in the volatile timings. Okay, so we will see that by seeing the colors easily we can find it. These are all the price movements because it is a US instrument. That's the reason we are not able to see the aggressive smudge, but it's okay. We can convert this. So here what you're able to see here, see total delta is 4, see minus 2 here total delta. It's clearly saying that sellers and red candle and total delta is 2, sellers are in control, so totally candle. And here delta is negative 4, here also sellers are in control. After seeing that, see you have to combine the price action together. So this is the insider bars, and top of the candle it is broken and closed below to that. So out of this, see here 3 contracts aggressively sold, 3 contracts aggressively sold, and after that 3 3 3 3 3. So totally what is happening, the price is closed here above the closing price, clearly saying that buyers were struck. So what you will expect after combining the 3 to 4 candles, see aggressive buying has happened 44, but no buying activity aggressively happened. That is the reason this type of green color was not happen. If someone is buying point 1, point 2 lot or 1 lot, 2 lot, it won't happen. Aggressively something which is happening, then only it will show the gradient here. Okay, so now tell me that here what you are able to see, -2, -4, and this pin bar, whether we can trade this pin bar. Yes, we can trade, because -2, -4 sellers are in control. This is the 4 total delta is coming, but in the candle we are able to see that clearly the buyers were arrested at the top of the price. So put the stop loss on the top of the candle and you can just sell while closing this candle. Then you can see that massive sell, -5, -19, -6, -18, here -1. After seeing the green candle, you, whether you can exit the trade or not, you have to understand that. See, -1 in this level, one contract sold, and here -5. So the people are not interested to sell at this level. Okay, at this particular week, whatever it is happened in this green candle, only one contract sold, -5 contracts sold, and 7, -5, 6, -6, 4. So delta is very neutral or minimal, it came from here to here. So it's clearly indicating that exit your sell trade, don't go for exit. So this is the way will be there. But fastable, you have to calculate all these things manual. But if you see my trading view, okay, premium platform, it's very easy for me. I can put lot of indicators and I can easily understand the same thing. I do not need to look into here. I can look into the here itself, the values, what is the mean delta, max delta, everything will come into the my trading view platform, which is easy for me to analyze the trades. So now I just would like to tell that, okay, whatever that the things which was just like that, the fell the stock, no, it won't happen. The real time transactions will let us give the confidence to the algos to trade, our institutions to sell further. This is the one of the classic example of the Paytm stock on the 15 minutes time frame. If you see the footprint here, what you are able to see here, this is the total delta of this particular candle. What you are seeing in the fastable, the same thing only here I put into the table format. So here -21,000 total delta. So sellers are in control. 725 little buying is happening, and here sellers were in the control, totals -73,000. And if you see here, -569 125, -516 125. Okay, so these are the sellers clearly in the control. So you need to understand the two keywords, min delta and max delta. What is the min delta? Out of this particular candle, what is the aggressive selling? Max minimum delta means aggressive sellers of the particular candle, and max delta means aggressive buyers in the particular candle. If you see here, this particular candle, there is no buying activity happened. That is the reason max delta is at 0. That is clearly saying that no buyers are there. So what it means, if in this particular candle buyers are not there, means sellers are in control of this candle. But when you see this big candle and after two red candles, and after the red candle, usually people will enter buy and they'll put the stop loss here. Obviously you will lose your trade. Why? Because this particular green candle, after even the big green candle, okay, it's the retracement and it is the protection. No, it is not like that. If this candle is clearly told me that, boss, no buyers are there, totally sellers are in control. So 725 total delta to -73,950 contracts were sold, and out of that 53,650 is the aggressive selling happened in this particular price level. So here also 4,000 contracts sold, and in the week low also -15 contracts sold, but aggressively the 53 out of this candle was happened. So that is what is telling the mean delta. So mean delta is clearly telling me that sellers are in control. I will wait for the another candle confirmation. When I see this particular candle, 569, 569 and 725. So here on top of the candle, some 725 contracts were bought. So buyers were not much interested to push the price further, and the candle closed with -569. So total delta is 569 125, and out of that 569 850 is the aggressive sellers. So this candle clearly convinced me that you can go for a sell with a stop loss of above the swing high 1302 and 1293. So totally 8 points which I put the stop loss, and for nearly somewhere around 16 to 17 points, but it went around 120. I captured very good profits on this particular trade. So that PDFs, read it and practice it. You understand what is the delta, and you need to understand that. So this is also same way. See, big red candle happened, and after that maybe the short covering or something happening. By seeing these three candles, you cannot buy. You're looking for a sell. So whether I can sell here or not, what is happening? So understand, very simple. See, 36,000, okay, minus 25. So here the people sold, okay, in the candle low level, and after that what happened? The price went up, and what is the aggressive selling? 43,500 here happened, and above that close. So the people thought that will buy. But you need to have a first context. Context means what you want to do, whether you're going for a sell or buy. You need to understand by doing the multi time frame analysis, where you will get the how to do that. Okay, means multi time frame analysis means what daily candle is saying that. After that you come back to the 4 hours candle or 1 hour candle, 15 minutes, like that you can do the same analysis on that. As I know that daily Paytm is very less, so that you can do the analysis on 15 minutes. For intraday always I use the 15 minutes time frame. So if you see that here, whether this candle is ready to sell or not, still I will wait. Why? Because very simple thing, 47,850 to 31,900 buyers activity reduced, but aggressive sellers minus 12 to minus 2,000. So here aggressively people are selling in this candle, but in this particular candle very less people are selling aggressively. So in this particular total candle delta is 31,900. Out of that, what is the aggressive selling contract will tell the mean delta, that is minus 27 on the top of the candle happened. But still I do not believe this particular candle. So that is the reason the price went sideways. We need to look for the opportunity where we can convince ourselves, yes, I can sell. Okay, so till that time you have to wait. See, you cannot get any aggressive uh, downfall here, but we'll look into that. See, this candles, this fall is happened right before that, even it is a green candle, we'll see that. See, minus 53 to 63,800 total. So buyers are in control. Totally we are in sell side. And what is telling this buying delta? Clearly telling that they are short covering their positions, okay, in that particular price level. So minus 63,000 total delta of buyers aggressively doing the contracts, and suddenly it changed to the 1 lakh 102,950, means 1 lakh 2,950. So what is clearly telling that this candle is telling that is the buyers, what whoever is did, they suddenly turned as a sellers now again, means, or maybe fresh sellers entered in this particular candle. Out of that, 55,000 is the aggressive sellers. Total delta is negative, and out of that 55,000, where in this particular opening price of the candle itself, 55,000 aggressively sold the contracts. And after that, you know, this is the max delta is the buyers, and main delta is the aggressive sellers. So 16,000 aggressively selling, buying at this particular, that is the reason green box is clearly written. So here opening itself aggressively sold, and after that some people bought, and again the people selling, and the candle closed below to that. So sellers entered, buyers tried to stop that, it is a very less minimal, they cannot. So buyers were arrested, and the candle closed below. So this candle, from this candle to this candle comparison, it's clearly convinced me that you can go for a sell with a stop loss on top of this candle or this candle. You can do that based on your uh, you know uh, risk ability. So if you sell here 1150, see 1150 to 1135, you can easily that. So targets, I don't suggest this is the target you have to take based on your convenience. You can do the stop loss or targets, but my suggestion, you need to read the PDFs and try to understand how to utilize the deltas, and to analyze that whether that particular candle at the key levels, whether it is good or not. First you understand and practice yourself. Okay, we will communicate in the next video. If possible, people are interested, and if more than 100 people are ready for learn the footprint, I will take the 2 hour session in the next week or next to next week based on the please DM me separately. I'm not charging anything for that session, so that I can explain everything whatever I know and I learned from the paid training on the order flow. And we know just now order flow, but this order flow is using from 2016 onwards by the US marketers, and lot of the institutional traders from JP Morgan, whoever has worked and who has worked for the highest commodity people, they explained me very well how to understand the order flow. So there is no need to trade all the candles or all the instruments. Whatever it is volatile, with the confidence we do with the minimal lot also, you will earn the money which is more than enough to live, more than enough for live. Okay, so try to understand the order flow, because these are real transactions. We can believe it, and real time data we can believe it. The price derived from the candles, later it will calculate based on your indicator settings, and indicators are always lagging indicators. Don't believe the indicators. Okay, the volume is the only key level to understand the transactions, but order flow is the next level of the trading. By understanding the volume at each and every price level of the candle, you can understand that who were trapped. Okay, even it is a green candle, we can understand that. Okay, if you see this particular candle, I can see that I don't see the total delta. Sometimes I will see that, but you see that okay, the price is closed below the aggressive buyers. Okay, so clearly saying that buyers were arrested. And if you see here, the people but the particular price level bought it and particular price level bought it. The next candle clearly saying that that they sold it. So each and every candle, we can, by seeing it, we can come to know that okay, buyers were trapped here in the 15 minutes. So why I'm using 15 minutes? By seeing this candle in the next 15 minutes, 1175 to 1163, obviously 12 points I can capture even with the minimal volume also. Some 2-3 lots if I trade it also, easily I can earn some 10,000 by investing somewhere around 1 lakh or 1.2 lakhs if you're using dabba trading, or if you're using the official broker, means 5 lakhs you have to utilize for the 4 lots. But I use for Nifty, Sensex, everything on expiry days, by using the ITMs where the delta is different and their delta is different. Okay, there is a delta each rupee movement, 1 rupee movement, because time is 0 if you are using the ITMs. That is a different concept, I am not able to explain now. Okay, try to understand. I know that it is not the perfect explanation of the delta values, but read the PDF and use it and try to practice it. I will try to give more and more examples, and every weekend and weekdays I'm not going to DM. But if people are more than some people, 100 people or something, definitely I will take a session for 2 hours or 1.5 hour session to understand of the delta whatever I learned from my people. Okay, thank you.